After the Lunch by Wendy Cope. On Waterloo Bridge, where we said our goodbyes, the weather conditions bring tears to my eyes. I wipe them away with a black woolly glove and try not to notice I've fallen in love. On Waterloo Bridge I am trying to think. This is nothing, you're high on the charm and the drink, but the jukebox inside me is playing a song that says something different, and when was it wrong? On Waterloo Bridge with the wind in my hair, I am tempted to skip. You're a fool, I don't care. The head does its best, but the heart is the boss. I admit it before, I am halfway across. Today's painting is by Claude Monet. Titled simply Waterloo Bridge, it depicts the setting of Wendy Cope's poem as it stood in 1903, and the bridge in the poem of 1992 from the collection Serious Concerns is pretty much unchanged in the almost 100 years between the pieces of art. Monet had moved to London in the autumn of 1899, and here he set about painting fog's effect on the city. He lived in a room on the 5th floor of the Savoy Hotel, overlooking the River Thames, painting both Waterloo Bridge and Hungerford Bridge, although in his paintings he called the Hungerford the Charing Cross Bridge, a name by which locals then and still now call it. Monet also frequently went to the grounds of St Thomas's Hospital by Westminster Bridge in order to paint the Houses of Parliament. Most of Monet's London scenes are much darker and greyer than the work from France, especially Paris. However, Monet did claim that without the fog, London wouldn't have been the beautiful city that he saw. He said of London, "It's the fog that gives it its magnificent breadth." In Wendy Cope's poem there is still that sense of the harsh climate of London and the urban sprawl, something which she uses as an antithesis to her character, thus exaggerating how madly in love her character is. The poem has a very musical quality to it, because of its rhythms, and a lyric feel to its informal language. In fact, in Jules Holland's 2011 album, Finding the Keys, he featured those same verses set to the music of his rhythm and blues orchestra, with Louise Marshall singing the vocals. He titled the song On Waterloo Bridge.